Hi everybody, good evening to you. Today is Tuesday, July 12th, 2016, and this is my CVS haul for you. I'm going to do a quick little rundown on what I did tonight. I didn't get a whole lot of time because it's been hot and sticky here, and I just wanted to get home. So I did a few, and I couldn't do one last night, and I apologize, even if you emailed me. My parents came in from out of town, and we ended up having dinner at my house, and so yeah, I didn't get a chance to do much. So let's get into the deals. I did first want to say I purchased a 24 pack of water. Those are $2.22, and that's a really good deal for a 24 pack. So if you need water, that's a good price, even without any coupons. Also in that transaction, I ended up purchasing 3 boxes of the Rice Krispies. I had $1 off a 3 coupon from a recent insert, and I also had $1 off a 3 Red Box coupon. And like I said, these are $1.99, so it took off $2 off each of the off the 3 boxes. So I used a $4 extra care buck, and I also used 2 of the $1 off coupons that I had, the ones I talked about, and I ended up paying $2.19 out of pocket. Not too shabby. So that was pretty much the case of water. The next transaction, I did the Colgate toothbrushes. These are $3.49 a piece, and I had $1 off a 2 coupon that was in a recent insert. I didn't have any more of my 75-cent off coupons because I had already used them. You can get those on Colgate.com, which will make this a little bit a better deal for you. I also used the $2 off a 2 toothbrush coupon that I got from the Red Box also. I think I got that last week, so I used that this week. I also purchased the Colgate Enamel Health. These were, if you bought 2, you got a $4 extra care buck. I had $1 off coupons from coupons.com, so I used 2 of those with these, and these were at my store, I think $5.29. I decided to go with these than the $4.89 ones because I don't have many of these. So I wanted to spend a little bit and get these ones. So I got those, and I also got 2 of the Schick Intimate. There were $1 off coupons in a recent insert, I think the $6.26. So I used 2 of those on 2 of these, and it's basically you buy 2 and you get a $3 extra care buck back. So good deal. So I did that, and for the Colgate, I got a $4 extra care buck back, and the toothbrushes, I ended up getting a $4 because it was $2. You get a $2 extra care buck back for each one. And you're allowed to do 4 of these. And the toothpaste, you're allowed to do 4. So you could do 4 of those. So that's what I did with that. I used all my coupons. I used a couple extra care bucks. It looks like a $5 one, and then I ended up paying 49 cents for 2 tubes of toothpaste, 2 Colgates, and the Skintimate. That's pretty good. So I'm just rolling my extra care bucks. So just so you know, that's all I'm pretty much doing. Of course, we have tax here, so I have to pay that to Uncle Sam. Okay, on to the deal I do want to talk about tonight, and this is what I wanted to say. I called them VICKY, but they're VICHY, I guess. It's a high-end skincare line that they have put out along with a few others. And this week, if you spend $30, you get a $10 extra care buck back. And let me tell you this, I think the cheapest thing on that shelf was $14. Oh, and by the way, I actually found a store that carried it. I went to 3 of them and did not find it. And finally, I went to this one, and I couldn't believe they had it. And good thing I had the coupon with me, so I was pretty excited. There was also a coupon that I had printed off. I don't know if it was last week. It was spend $40 on facial care and get a $10 ECB. Unfortunately, mine had expired, and this store doesn't take expired coupons, which I'm okay with. That was fine. So anyway, I did the 30 and then I got a $10 extra care buck back. So what I did was I bought 2 of these VICHY Nomaderm Acne Prone Skin because my daughter will use this and my son. So I decided to get these. Now, like I said, the cheapest thing they had were these waters. Like, it must be a magical water. I mean, it was $14. And I'm sorry, I just spent $2.22 for 24 pack of water. I couldn't, I just looked at it like, okay, am I going to live longer if I drink that? It was funny. I'm sorry. I'm not wasting my money on that. So what I did was I purchased these 2, and these were $18 a piece. I used a $7 off a coupon that was on coupons.com. You can't print them anymore. They're gone. But if you have them, hold on to them or go do these deals. They took $7 off each. So basically, I ended up on this card. I had a $12 ECB, so I used that to pay down the cost. And so I ended up paying $10, but then I had tax, which was $2.52. So I paid $12.52 for the 2 of these, and then I got a $10 ECB back. So basically, I paid $2.52, which was my tax. That was it. So basically, free. Free. All I did was flip my extra care bucks. So if you have that, these were $18 in my store. That was a better deal than buying the water. I'm sorry. I couldn't get over that $14 for a miracle little water. I mean, I just thought to myself, I could drink that in one sitting. It was just a little thing. Sorry. Don't believe in that. Okay, so that was that deal. And then the last one I want to talk to you about is I did 2 more of the Skintimates. I got 2 more of these. And those were $3.49 a piece, and then I had the $1 off coupons. And when you buy 2 of them, you get the $3 extra care buck back, okay? So keep that in mind. On this particular card, it was funny. Today, I got a 30% off on this card. So I sent it to my card. So when I was looking at this VICHY stuff, I was like, I'm going to do a deal. So on this card, I bought 2 of the Pore Purifying Clay Masks. It looks like this. And these each were $19.99. They didn't have any more of the Acne Prone, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to get these. So I got these. These are $19.99. And what happened was I had the $7 off coupons. So I took $7 off each one. And then I had the 30% off, which wasn't coming up. And I said, that's funny. I just sent it to my card today. And she knows who I am, so she put it through. I mean, she made it happen. She figured out came out to $12. So she took the $12 off. And then I used a $3 extra care buck and a $2 extra care buck because I was trying to, I had bigger extra care bucks, so I was trying to keep close to the total line. So I had to do that. So the subtotal was $396. And then with the tax was $246, so it came up to $641, right? Then I got my $10 extra care buck back. So this was free with that 30% off. So if you have an email, make sure you have your card set up, because they'll send you emails with a certain percentage off. I just happened to get a 30, and which was great because I couldn't use that 10 off of 40 facial, this made up for it. So I got these for free, and basically a little bit of a moneymaker for me. So yeah, I mean, it worked out really well. I mean, even though I paid extra care bucks, it did work well. So, like I said, if you've got these coupons, put them to good use. It was worth it. I know mine expired. I think it was supposed to expire in August, the beginning of August. And I was going to wait, but I said, no, you know what? It probably will be a little bit before we see the deals again like this. And I know this is a new product. Even the cashier was like, wow, we just got that stuff in. That's expensive stuff. And I said, I know. And she's so impressed with my couponing, and she never once gives me a hard time. So she was wonderful. In fact, she told me she was leaving. She's going to go out west. And so I was kind of bummed because she's one of my favorites. So, yeah, I was kind of bummed. But anyway, if you've got these, make a deal happen. But definitely set up your emails or to get the emails from CVS, because if you get those percentage off, it helps. Like for things like this. These were full price, so I got the 30% off. So definitely well worth it. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I did tonight. Hopefully we'll get to it tomorrow, do a few more. I will get the coupon matchups going. And I know a few of you had asked if I could do like a step-by-step type of thing, like just do a scenario, like buy toothpaste, show what I use and stuff. I will definitely try to get to do one of that. It's been just crazy. So finding time with 4 kids, it's kind of hard, and in life right now is kind of haywire. But I will definitely try to get that out for you too. I know a lot of you are newbies, and I don't want you to spend your money. Don't spend your money. When I was paying for the one of my transactions, I let the people behind me go because I don't like to hold up the line, and I would just go in after. And one of the girls behind me went up, and she paid $127 on stuff. Just stuff. I mean, I think she had toothpaste. I think she did have a shaving cream, and she had some other odds and ends things. And I said, $127? Are you kidding me? I would never pay that. I don't know what I'd do. I cringe when I walk into a store and no coupons. I literally cringe. I know what I can get. I know that I can get things for free or close to free, and I would never pay $127 for the life of me. I especially on this stuff. When you can get it for cheap, and all you gotta do is learn the process, learn to do the coupon matchups, and you can do the same thing, and you will not be spending $127. Oh, so I hope I'm helping you guys. I really want you to be able to do this on your own, and if you have questions, definitely leave them down below, or email me at treehousesavings@gmail.com. I will get back to you. I know I have a few emails to get to. I'm sorry, my parents were from out of town this week, so they had dinner with us, so I wasn't able to get to any of that. So I'm hoping tonight I'll get to some of those. But definitely, I hope I'm helping, because you'd be crazy to spend $127 on all this stuff. I mean, think about it. That's just a waste of money when they're paying you to take it out of there. It's just learning the process, and it can be done. Just do little by little. Start with the little things like, hey, go buy the toothpaste. Get your extra care bucks going. And then, hey, take the extra care buck that you get for this, and you maybe buy 2 of the toothbrushes and use your extra care buck to pay for this, and use your coupons, and you're going to start seeing the results from doing that. And just keep doing that. And my cashiers, I've gotten to know, they're pretty nice and lenient, to where I can keep splitting it up and just keep rolling, because the more you roll, the more you pay, the less you pay out of pocket. Now, if you don't do it that way, it just means you'll have more extra care bucks back for next week when you try to do the deals. So you kind of pick and choose. Maybe you don't have enough money this week to do it, and you're going to just roll your extra care bucks. You just keep rolling them. into multiple transactions. But if you have some money, pay for it all up front and then get those extra care bucks, because next week when the sale comes, you're going to have more to use towards your purchases. So it depends on, where you sit, how much money you've got on hand and everything. And don't be stupid, because one deal will come back again. I mean, if you didn't get the toothpaste deal, it's going to, trust me, it might be coming back next week. I have so much Colgate. I've tried to start getting the Crest when I can. In fact, I might do some more depending on what I got for coupons, but that's the way to do it. So if you don't got a whole lot of money and you got like $10, like I said, do the toothpaste, do the toothbrushes. You're going to need it, right? So just start the process. That's all you got to do. Take it slow. You don't have to rush. And normally the cashiers are pretty nice. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. And just have your coupons ready. And, don't go full force. Just take it one thing at a time. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope you're having a great night. Hope you're staying cool. I know here it is just hot and humid. So yeah, I'm going to go get some dinner and I'm going to chill out. I hope you all have a great night and God bless you. Love ya.